I'm Hokey Joker.
Bat Drew.
Green Lantern.
And welcome to Just Us Bros Podcast. Hey guys, welcome to Just Us Bros Podcast. And with Chat GPT out there, we decided we're going to have a little fun with it. Put our names in the engine. Crime Wave, podcasters, story. What do we got, Green Lantern?
All right. So let's start it off. It was a quiet night in the city, or at least it was supposed to be. Bat Drew, Hokey Joker, and Green Lantern were all sitting in the studio, preparing for their latest episode of Just Us Bros, when they heard the first reports of the crime wave. As they listened to the news, they heard that the city was under attack from a group of supervillains who had united to wreak havoc on the street. The trio knew they had to act fast if they wanted to help the citizens they had grown to love. Bat Drew, as the most experienced of the three, quickly took charge. He suited up as his alter ego, the Dark Knight, and headed out into the night. Hokey Joker followed close behind, donning his brightly colored costume and face paint as he prepared to unleash his unique brand of chaos on the criminals. That is perfect.
This is great.
How much is this researching me? I'm getting a little concerned now.
Green Lantern, armed with his ring of power, flew up into the
Yeah.
sky, scanning the city for any signs of trouble. I mean, that was a gimme.
Yeah.
As they worked together, they quickly realized that the villains they were up against were far more organized than they had anticipated. The villains had taken over the city's communication channels and were using them to coordinate their attacks. Undeterred, the Just Us Bros fought back with all they had, using their unique abilities to take down each villain they came across. Bat Drew's martial arts skills and gadgets proved invaluable, while Hokey Joker's unpredictability kept the villains on their toes. Green Lantern, meanwhile, used his ring to create shields and constructs to protect the citizens and his fellow heroes. Despite their best efforts, the villains proved to be a formidable foe. They were well coordinated and seemed to have an endless supply of henchmen. The Just Us Bros realized that they needed to come up with a new strategy if they were going to defeat the villains once and for all. Working together, the trio hatched a plan to take out the villains' communication system, thus cutting off their ability to coordinate their attacks. With Bat Drew providing cover, Hokey Joker snuck into the villains' lair and disabled their equipment, while Green Lantern kept the henchmen at bay. With the communication system down, the villains were left confused and disorganized. The Just Us Bros seized the opportunity and launched a final assault, taking down each villain one by one until the city was safe again. As the sun began to rise over the city, the Just Us Bros returned to their studio, exhausted but victorious. They knew that the city would always be in danger, but they also knew that they would always be there to protect it, no matter the cost. And so they began to record their latest episode of Just Us Bros podcast, discussing the events of the night and reminding their listeners that they, too, could be heroes if only they believed in themselves. Round of applause.
And that's
All I
it,
can
guys.
say
Thank
is-
you. Like and comment and subscribe for saving your city.
That was scarily accurate how I would think we would have told a story.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when it comes to, I'm just wondering when you typed in Hokey Joker, it's like, because I had a Facebook page and Twitter handle, so it's probably just like going through all this, you know.
And
But
I'm
brightly
obviously the most
colored.
experienced because I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
That's
weird.
so weird.
But yeah, that was cool. I like that.
That was a great what if scenario.
That was.